Hi all, it's Kelly again and welcome back to my channel. I wanted to share with you the baby shower that we did for our son and his wife today. I was so excited because I got to use a lot of my decorations. This was one idea. I was playing off the word shower and I had this parasol and I just draped some clear like gems from it to look like rain. We put some succulents that I had kind of put in little jars and decorated, had some sonogram pictures, and I had a baby book for people to write their name in as a guest. We had a couple little signs up for Gracie. That one, Welcome to Gracie, I made that with things using from my Cricut. There's that G back there that I made with the tiny little flowers, and we had some more succulents, and I put together a flower arrangement for the table. We had a basket for people to fill out their address so we could send them a thank you card. And that was kind of like the entry hall, and there's my granddaughter. The little entry to the building, and I wanted to show you how I decorated with some help from my husband and a couple the mother of the mother-to-be, my daughter-in-law, and we had tables decorated with tablecloths, some in pink and some in gray. And in the center, I put down a square piece of mirror. We had some more succulents in the jars for people to take home, saying thank you to them. We had some cake pops, and I filled those little baby bottles with candy. We had tied some balloons to each one of the little lanterns that we had on the centerpiece, which we had a little candlelit, frosted candle holder with some flowers. And so that was pretty much the same on all the tables. But the only thing different would be the color of the tablecloth. Here's the one in pink. So we had lots of little goodies for them to take home, whether it be candy or those succulents, which they love the succulents. And again, with the flowers, we just we bought one of those helium tanks and blew up the balloons ourselves. And over to the left here, we had the gift table, and beside each end of the table, here we go. Here's a better view of this. First of all, those boxes that say Gracie, my daughter made that, stacked boxes of wipes and diapers, and then wrapped them and put Gracie's name on them. On each end of the table, we stood up these bifolding doors that came off of a closet that we had in our house, and we just stood them up, and then we just kind of displayed some decorations and that I either made or bought. Like on the one onto the left, I found some of these things at Hobby Lobby. The little Sweet Dream, and some things like that little tin heart. Oh, here we go. Here's a close-up view. That tin heart I already had, so I just brought it. We had some pom-poms and the Sweet Dreams and that little heart I found at Hobby Lobby. And we also displayed some little clothes. There's a little cute skirt. And that Gracie sign, I made that. I think I showed that to you in another video. We laid some clothes over the top, And then we strung some little like flower garland from one to the other. And of course had the table for all the gifts. On this one, I found that little sign, that sparkle sign. I found it at Hobby Lobby, and that heart with that says love in it. I found that at Hobby Lobby, and of course on this we also put some little outfits and clothes that we wanted to give to the baby. Another pom-pom, and it's like a garland of pom-poms, and that princess of everything sign was also from Hobby Lobby. Moving on to the table where we wanted the new dad and the new mom and the little brother, or which is actually going to be the big brother, for them to sit, and I put up a balloon garland back behind them. We decorated the table with some painted jars with some flowers in them, some more of the succulents and the little baby bottles, and threw a couple of cake pops in there. I used some of the flower garland to lay on the front of the table, and the mother-to-be had this sign of a little princess she wanted to display, so that was great. I put another tall flower arrangement in the middle of the table with some more succulents, and another jar with some flowers. They really like those succulents. Like I said, all of them. We didn't bring a single one home, so I'm glad they took them. Okay, on the other side of the table, we had a large flower. This wasn't a paper flower. I think she got that. They got that from Hobby Lobby, with a little sign for the little girl. Plus, that I think I showed in another video of that. Almost like a cloche or little jar with those little shoes. We hung up some of those paper lanterns onto the right side, hanging from the ceiling on the right side of the table. And the place that we had it at was very nice. It was very, very nice. They had both round tables and long tables, so we used a different of both kinds. This table we set up, I took some pictures. I asked the mother of my daughter-in-law to give me a baby picture of her, so I framed that, and a sonogram, and they have a little boy, so I had pictures of him as a baby, and then with my son, a baby picture of him, and then their son with both the mom and the dad. And then there's that diaper cake, surrounded by some jars of flowers, and there's those little rubber boots and the little tiara on top. So they actually took that home. They really liked that. They took that home, and they were going to use that for a while for decoration. Okay, and then over to the right side over here is where we were going to set up for our food, and we were having sandwiches. This is where I decorated the table with some of those paper flowers that I made, and I did show a video of how I did that. But we're having sandwiches, and then some fruit and a fruit tray and vegetable tray and some nuts and cheese and actually one of the flowers had fallen, but I did put that one back up. And then the stepmother of my daughter-in-law had made that G for her. We had a cheese ball and crackers and some little napkins that said, "Oh baby," so cute. And this is when we were starting to get some of the guests in. And then back behind there, we had a table set up, and actually it doesn't show it here, but we did set up another table over in this area. Whoops. Didn't realize I'd caught so many people. Okay. Over here on this table was kind of our dessert table. We had some cupcakes and some mints. We had cookies from the bakery, and then I had made some chocolate chip cookies, some candy, and we had a cake that we put. It was a really pretty cake that we put in the middle with the G. And let's see, of course, some of my cake pops, a whole pile of those. And then we set up a table too, which would have been to the right, and we had some tea and water, and I had made some punch. So it turned out to be a really, really nice baby shower, and I had so many compliments on my decorating. There was a couple people that asked me if I was interested in helping them, so I would love to do that. But we had a great time, and they got a lot of really cute gifts and things like that. So, and I guess, so I wanted to just kind of back up and just kind of give you and I hope I'm not making you dizzy or sick, but I wanted to kind of turn around and kind of give you a full view of the entire room. Okay, so as I kind of swing around, and then we have kids. But this was kind of our setup, and it really turned out so cute, and everybody liked it. So, and we just had a great time celebrating that new baby. So, thank you for watching, and if you have any questions, leave them down in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. As always, I appreciate you and love that you watch my videos, and you have a great rest of the week. Thank you.